When I was growing up in Linfield, Massachusetts, one of my best buddies was a kid named Louis DiBaccari. Fast forward 25 years later, and he's turned into one of the best chefs in Boston.
54, 1 and 2, split.
Kitchen's on fire.
Do you have 2 potatoes working?
2 restaurants, 2 brothers, one of the hottest dining destinations in the country. On Congress Street in Boston's fast-growing Fort Point neighborhood, brothers Michael and Louis DiBaccari have created a mouth-watering masterpiece at Tavern Road.
It's a neighborhood restaurant with some attitude. We like to take some chances here. We like to challenge the status quo just a little bit. Great food, honest cooking, a lot of passion in the space, energy, and a really, really cool vibe.
This doesn't look like any other restaurant in the city, and with a menu that ranges from Italian roast pork to all-American burgers to Mexican street tacos, the food certainly doesn't taste like your typical tavern. Tavern Road is a true family business. Louis is the free-spirited, fun-loving chef.
This is what being a chef is all about right here.
His brother Michael serves as the suave and debonair host.
Enjoy your dinner.
And the restaurant's name and eye-catching interior was inspired by their uncles, both accomplished sculptors whose studio was located on Tavern Road near the Museum of Fine Arts. So the dining room feels more like a work of art in progress.
First thing that catches your eye here is definitely the open kitchen. I mean, there's really no avoiding it. It's this natural, organic energy that just comes from the kitchen. And then from there, your eye wanders and you hit that mural, and it's probably the most spectacular piece in the restaurant. All the artwork here is really amazing, and once you make it around to the bar, that's where it really draws you in. I mean, everyone gravitates right towards that space. There's a lot of guys back there shaking up some amazing cocktails.
Can that Spetzel please go to table 62?
The menu at Tavern Road changes and evolves every day. On Monday, you might find house-made bratwurst with peaches. On Tuesday, you could find warm, fresh ricotta with shishito peppers and tomato jam. Wednesday could bring a beautifully grilled flat iron steak that costs less than $20. Thursday, you might want to sink your teeth into a truly amazing burger stacked with Vermont cheddar, house-smoked bacon, and sriracha aioli. And the weekend brings a whole new level of deliciousness.
Everything we do, we feel is very familiar to people, but we try to make the food a little challenging, and we want people to try new things here.
One dish you should definitely try at Tavern Road is Louis' signature Porchetta, an Italian-style roast pork packed with layers of flavor.
It's a giant pork roll. It's pork loin wrapped in pork belly with tons of seasonings like bronze fennel and lemon and herbs and things like that. The loin, the fat from the belly, the crispy skin. I mean, there are so many things about the pig that you can only accomplish with the pig, and the porchetta shows off all of it.
Even something as seemingly simple as chicken gets an interesting upgrade here, because there's no way you'd ever make something like this at home.
Brine the chicken, marinated in like charred citrus vinaigrette, and then we sear it and then we finish it in a smoker, so it carries a ton of smoke with it, and we cook it on the bone and serve it on the bone. It's our take on some home style cooking done with a little more to it.
On the more gourmet side of things, the incredible charcuterie platters boast everything from house-made pancetta to duck prosciutto.
It takes a lot of work. It's kind of, I guess, our specialty in a lot of ways and what we're becoming known for. I think the perfect way to experience this restaurant is to start off with like a charcuterie board for everybody, move into a bunch of snacks, keep the conversation going at the table, everyone shares some starters, and then when you get to the featured dishes, it's a little like a steakhouse. We want you to all get your own feature dish, and then we want you to split the sides of the table and pass them around and share them just like you were home and it was the holidays.
To celebrate with something sweet, dessert brings a plate of warm, fresh-baked cookies and milk, plus some of the best ice cream in the city.
We're not serving a vanilla ice cream with chocolate jimmies. We're doing a Mexican chocolate ice cream. It has a little bite to it. There's some cayenne pepper in there, and there's a cocoa nib tuile and some smoked caramel sauce. It's a Sunday, so it's neighborhood, but it has attitude, so it's Tavern Road.
For some more food with attitude, the brothers also run an affordable casual lunch spot called TR Street Food right next door.
TR Street Food is a separate annex located adjacent to Tavern Road. It's sort of our interpretation of street food, and it draws from experiences that I've had from all over the world: France and Italy and Spain, Mexico, Peru, Chicago, New York.
Popular dishes here include an upscale steak and cheese with pickled peppers and caramelized onions, a toasty Italian-style calzone, and a crispy pork pate sandwich with cilantro mayo. And whether you come here for a quick lunch, an upscale dinner, or some late-night debauchery, big flavors and big laughs are always on the menu.
I hope when people leave Tavern Road, they talk about the experience they had. I hope they speak about how good the food was. More than that, I hope they speak about how much fun they had at the restaurant. Because what we're trying to do is create an experience for people where they leave having a great time.